Yeah, hi, Officer Gonzalez. I just got off the phone with my dad, and he said you have no leads and you're gonna close the case.
Yeah, basically, I took that serial number that was on your YouTube video,
Yeah,
and
I
I went ahead and uploaded it to the database. I'm hoping that at this point it it will have a hit. That means that somebody runs the serial number somewhere and it shows up on my computer.
yeah,
Um,
I remember
I
your
have
voicemail
not had
message.
that happen yet.
Yeah, I remember your
Yeah.
voicemail message, and I truly appreciate it. So the people in the storage, they don't want to cooperate with you. That's against the law.
They I mean, what I said basically is they weren't very helpful. Their camera systems are not great, and their way of, I guess, the way that they run their business. I mean, it's the way that businesses run. Unfortunately, they are having this issue, and I don't know if they're doing anything to try and resolve it. So there's not too much that I can go into details, but it sounds like they have several break-ins, and they have no idea who's so
Wow.
it's the same people. So I made some suggestions for them to try and help their situation. If they might lose this, if things happen where they continue to have this issue. So, but it's up to them, if it's a business to try and resolve this. So, I mean, you guys obviously, this property that was taken, and at this point, the only lead that we actually have is that serial which you provided. So I appreciate that.
Oh,
Uh, and
anytime.
obviously, if you have more information or anything else, let me know so we can add it to the report. Okay?
Okay, I have a Instagram account that's under my name. It has a picture of my full sales certificate, but I'll see if I can upload the rest of my degrees to my account. I wish I had more pictures of what I have, but all the pictures that I have of my belongings
Right.
are all on my computer. That's the only
Yeah.
where
I mean,
I could show you what we have, like the guitars and all that other
yeah.
stuff. But I can show you
The best thing you can
degrees.
in the future. Yeah, the best thing that I can tell in the future, obviously, if you're going to rent a storage, make sure that you get the insurance, at some point in case that you document what property is going into the storage. If you have serial numbers, take pictures so that if something like this happens, you already are ahead of the game. I mean, you're getting your stuff stolen. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again. But if you were in that situation, it'd just be a lot easier to maybe get stuff back, to document it.
Yeah,
So it's just
yeah.
obviously the way that it happened was not the best. So, and I'm sorry for obviously the loss of your property.
I totally understand, and I appreciate all your hard work and effort, and you are doing a excellent job. I really do appreciate it. I mean, it's it's interesting how they're able to hide a sword that big. I mean, you would think that a sword like that would pop up by now, but yeah,
But it's somewhere. It's somewhere. But obviously for you guys, it's just be on the lookout. And obviously, like I told your dad, things like this happen, in someone's life, and unfortunately, it's loss of property and time and money. But you still have what's important, most important, and obviously just life goes on to just keep moving forward and do what you can.
yeah, yeah, no
Right? But
problem.
obviously, there's people that are doing this. Eventually, they're eventually going to be in a bad spot. So because of what they're doing,
Yeah,
you know, I
yeah,
don't think they're gaining too much from it. You know.
yeah. I'm definitely going
So,
to
do you
try
have any
to
questions for me?
uh if you don't mind, yeah, I wouldn't mind having your a blessing because I am going to try to sue the storage facility because um, a service was paid consistently and they did not provide the service that was originally paid for. And if you don't mind, I mean, I really do intend to sue that storage facility because people are paying for it and at the same exact time they're giving a not not high quality service. It's like going to a restaurant and everybody is getting sick, and they're like looking around and saying, "Oh well, it's not our fault." I mean, and then they don't want to cooperate with the authorities when the authorities are there saying you can't do this. So I'm going to sue the storage facility because they shouldn't be doing this. I mean, it sounds like an inside job. I mean, my dad, and a lot of my family have been saying because they're not cooperating, and at the same exact time they're going
It's not
out of
that
their
they're
way.
cooperating. It's just that they don't have a lot of information to provide. Obviously, they're not very good at keeping track of certain things.
Yeah,
And I'm guessing it might be a staffing issue. Obviously, public storage does probably have a corporate office. I would say reach out to them. I don't know if they're aware of the issue at this location or whether it's something that happens at all the other locations. It's hard to say because I don't know. But for you, obviously, I can tell you, that it's somebody broke into the units and nobody knows who's doing it. And I don't know if anything's been done by the business to try and minimize any further incidents. Maybe
yeah,
improving the camera system or keeping track. But I mean, it's hard to say because I don't run the storage.
yeah,
So
definitely,
okay.
definitely. So do you, I mean, yeah, I'm going. I totally understand where you are coming from, and I get it. Sorry, I've been kind of under the weather lately, but
I'm sorry here. I hope you feel better
yeah,
soon.
it's okay.
Obviously, it's
I'm
kind of something that happens around this time of year.
yeah, I'm getting better pretty fast. And I do appreciate it, and God bless as well. But I'm going to try to sue him. Maybe if I sue him and hopefully I win, maybe uh, they will catch the idea that it's not nice to do this to people. Because like I said, it's like going to a restaurant and you're eating the
Right.
food and you
And
get sick.
I don't think it's the storage that's doing the burglary.
Oh,
Somebody's
I know.
potentially breaking into the unit.
I know.
It's not them that's doing it, but I think that it's basically something that is kind of overwhelmed them. I think that they don't, not sure how to respond.
Yeah, I'm sorry for using that analogy, but like how like restaurants they let vendors in and like let's say some place across the country gives them fish, and another place across the country gives
Right.
them another fish, instead of like doing their information and realizing, oh well, this batch of fish has salmonella. They just go in and they just cook all of it, and they're not even paying attention, and now everybody's getting sick. And when it's everybody like it's like when they clearly know, well, we shouldn't use this batch of fish in this region because it's going to get everybody sick. It's yeah, I totally get that. It,
Right.
it, it probably isn't their fault, but they aren't on their toes when it comes to keeping an eye on the on their
Right.
property, because it's supposed to be, when you put it in their storage, it's on their property, and just letting
Right.
somebody just waltz
That's
into
why I
their
suggest
property is
when
just like,
that storage, it's always a good idea to get the insurance because you just never know.
yeah,
So you're being sold something, a product, a service, and sometimes things don't go as expected. So that's why we get the insurance.
yeah,
Right.
definitely,
All
definitely.
right. Well, it's nice talking to you, Bader, and good luck to you, sir.
Okay, I'll try to see if I can give you some more leads. But
Okay. If
I
you find
totally
any other
understand.
serial numbers, let me know.
Okay, sure.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Bye.
Thank you.